Hello, supporters of democracy. Thank you so much for what you do to keep our democracy alive. It can be hard work and it can be exhausting. So I am here today to give you 3 tips for ways to preserve your mental health while also holding the Trump administration accountable and doing your best to push back. Okay, 3 things. The first one is my favorite, compartmentalize. It's really important that you make space for focusing on what's going on and also space to not focus on that, right? If you spend all your time immersed in all this toxicity, you're going to feel bad, and there's no advice I can give you that will help with that. I like to use an analogy of banging your head into the wall. If you bang your head against a wall one time, we can give you some Tylenol and you'll probably feel better. If you bang your head against the wall one time an hour, there's nothing we can do to help you, okay? So don't let that trickle, that constant IV drip of toxicity ruin all of your time, right? Compartmentalize. Pick a time when you're gonna look at the news and then turn it off. Find other things to fill your mind and your time. Music, art, nature, all those good things, right? Really be intentional about compartmentalizing, okay? So my second tip is language. Watch your language and the language of those around you. How we use words affects how we feel. You'll notice headlines, breaking news, all these dramatic, it's the end of democracy. Those kinds of statements are not helpful. They raise our anxiety level before we even know what they're talking about, right? We haven't had a chance to use all our thinking strategies to keep ourselves calm because we're already freaked out because someone told us it's the end of the world, right? So try to get your news and information and commentary from people who, stay factual and reasonable. It might be the end of democracy, but that kind of headline is not helpful to your mental health. Also, with your friends, you don't have to listen to them be up here when you're trying to stay down here. Just because it's your friend and you love them and they mean well, you're allowed to say, hey, not right now, or I'd rather not. Or even just, you don't have to follow all your friends if they post things that get you rattled, right? And then last on language, monitor your own use of language. Are you saying things to yourself that make you more anxious? I can't take it. This is terrible. This is the end of democracy. What are we going to do? He's destroying everything. Those kind of phrases, even when you say them to yourself, they raise your anxiety level. So practice saying things that are just a little less intense. Wow, this looks bad. I'm not a fan of this. Gosh, I don't know what's going on. Try to keep it just down a little and you'll feel a little better. Our feelings really do follow our words sometimes. Okay. The last thing I'm going to say to you is this. When I first got involved in this work in 2016, people were saying it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And that's a helpful way to think about it. But then I heard someone else say something even better. They said, it's not a sprint, it's not a marathon, it's a relay. And I love that because we have 3 more years to go. We can't sprint and we can't marathon for that long. We need to take breaks. It's a relay. So do your part and take a break and then come back in when you're ready. And that's where self-care comes in. I won't go through all the ways to do self-care. I'm sure you know them, but think about what works for you and be intentional about making sure you do that. Again, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. I hope you're having a great event. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at Resistance Psychologist. And I'm also happy to always take a phone call. Someone can get you my number if you need it, or just comment on my Instagram. Have a great day.